Hello, hi, welcome, everybody. Welcome. Don't forget, double tap the screen, double tap the screen. Give me a thumbs up. There's a slot machine at the casino that I like it, and it always says more hearts. That's what I'm gonna say. More thumbs up. All right, I need a couple more people and then we can begin. If you are new to the live, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell button so that every time that I come on, you don't miss out on any of the lives. Hi, Miss D. Welcome. Miss D is in blue and she is one of my moderators. Miss D. Welcome, everybody. Miss D, can you say like and subscribe? But can you do it? You did like the rainbow. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Don't forget to double tap the screen, give me a thumbs up, and then we'll get started here with Hangman. All right, this first one is 8 letters. The first one is 8 letters, and begin. Begin. Hey, I like that when you do the rainbow and the 2 hearts. I like that. Can you do like and subscribe with those emojis, please? A, J, R. So there's one A here, one here, no J. And then there is an R there. I, S. There's no I, but there's one S here. B. You guys are good. E, H, O. E, H, O. J, R, T. J is there. R. And then there's one T there and one here. Somebody already said it. All right, give me just a second, you guys. Sorry. Ooh. Love it. Thank you, Ms. D. I love it. Okay, somebody already came through with the right word. And it's RDR2 fan. RDR2 fan. Came through and said abstract. Good job. Good job. All right, moving on to the next one. This one is 7 letters. The next one is 7 letters. And begin. Guys, no spamming. 1 letter at a time, please. F, Z. There's no F. There's no Z. P, I, A. There's no P. There is 1 I and 1 A. M, F, D. M, F is already there, and D. H, U, A, L. H, U, A, L. O, E. There's no O, but there is 1 E. X. There's no X. C, S. There is 1 C. No S. M. The M is already up there, you guys. C is already there. Z is up there. Ooh, what? Okay, hold on just a second here. RDR again. To fan came through with article. Good job. Article is correct. Guys, I wanted to say something before you guys come at me. My settings for the comments, I need to make like a little post-it or something. My settings is different than yours because a lot of the times you guys will start, I said it for first, or no, I was first. Guys, keep in mind that my settings are different than yours. So my top messages might not be the same as yours. So I do apologize for the inconvenience. I do apologize. But I am just putting down what I see, okay, guys? But you guys, like I always tell you guys are all winners. Just for being here, just for showing love, just for, uh, playing and just, yeah, I don't know what else to say, guys. But you guys are all amazing, okay? This is just a game. This is just to have fun. Thank you, Maddie. Maddie said she subscribed. Thank you, thank you. All right, moving on to the next one. The next one is 6 letters. The next one is 6 letters and begin. Thank you guys all so much. OLC. OLC. TEA. So there's one T, no E, and the A is already there. HFE. HF, and the E is already there. YOD. Y, O is already there, and D. Oh, did somebody already say it? Yes. Okay, we got a winner, guys. We got a winner. And it's G1G. G1G. All right, perfect. Good job. Good job. You guys are slacking. Don't forget to double tap the screen. Give me a thumbs up. All right, moving on to the next one. The next one here is 9 letters. The next one here is 9 letters. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, I need to go back and do it again. Sorry, guys, because I didn't do them small enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, guys, and begin. APO. So there's no A, but there is one P and no O. SR. There is no S, but there's one R. BE. B. Oops. E. I. V, M, U, there's no M, but there's U, C, H, there's no C, there's no H. Ooh, Darth Pickles, 012 came through and said, blueprint. Blueprint is correct. Good job. Good job. All right, guys. Guys, don't forget, double tap the screen. Give me a thumbs up. All right, moving on to the next one. This next one here is 8 letters. If you are new to the live, don't forget to subscribe. The next one is 8 letters. And begin. ITA. So there's no I, no T, and no A. SH. There is no S, but there is one H right here. YOE. So there's no Y, O, and then E. YEK. So Y-E and there's no K. M-R-L. M-R and L. B-W. Okay, now I'm just gonna wait. Oh, somebody already said it. Okay, give me just a minute. There was somebody that kept commenting something that wasn't necessary. And I needed to get rid of that person. But it's not broccoli. It's not brother. Where did it go? Okay, so Cappy came through with brochure. Good job. Good job. There was another person before that had it. It was so close. The only thing is that the spelling was incorrect. I know sometimes you guys might not do it on purpose. I know sometimes it's like the autocorrect, but keep in mind that sometimes not sometimes, but I do look for the correct spelling. Okay, guys? All right, moving on to the next one. This one is also 8 letters. The next one is also 8 letters. And begin. A. So this one doesn't have an A. SBC. This one has 1, 2, 3 S's, no C, and 1 B. LRE. LR. And then 1 E. Who thinks they know? I sub. Thank you so much. RDR. Oh, wait. 2 fan came through and said business. Business is business. Good job. Good job. All right. Moving on to the next one. The next one is only 4 letters. The next one is only 4 letters. And begin. TAN. So there's no T, but there's AN. EBO. There is no EBO. DR. It's not bean. DR. All right, somebody already said it. Give me just a second here. All right, 4. It's not 4. It's not like. It's not boss. It's not brand. Jose. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, like I said, I apologize. I know a lot of you might get frustrated and are like, what? That's not what I see on my screen. But my settings, again, are probably way different than yours. And on mine, it shows that the one who said plan again was RDR2 fan. Now, with that being 3 in a row, I'm going to give a chance to somebody else if I see you being first again, okay? We just got to be fair with everybody, okay? We got to give everybody a chance to have their name on the whiteboard. Okay, but thank you so much for being here, playing, and having a good time. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, don't forget, double tap the screen, give me a thumbs up. All right, the next one is 4 letters, as well. The next one here is 4 letters as well. And begin. RCA. RCA. EB. All right. I think this one was easy for you guys. I'm reading the comments. I want to see what you guys think it is. Okay. I need to slow down the chat just so that I don't skip anybody. Cake, cans, cats, cars, cats. Can't, cane, camp. Ooh, we want to go camping, you guys. Do you guys want me to vlog when I'm camping? Cars, cats, cats. Cane, cake, cars. Cafe. Nobody has said it yet, really? Who keeps laughing? Who keeps laughing? Cake, care, cart. Oh, there it is. Nessa. Nessa with the bows. Came through and said case. Case is correct. Good job, Nessa. Good job. All right, guys. Moving on to the next one. But before I even move on, guys, you guys are slacking. Give me a thumbs up. What's up with the hype? I think you guys don't like me being live, and I'm just gonna end it and go cry. Guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, okay? I really appreciate it. All right, moving on to the next one. Moving on to the next one. Thank you, Misty. Double tap the screen. Give me a thumbs up. So the next one here is 5 letters. The next one here is 5 letters. A, D, E. There's no A, 1 D, and no E. G, T, O. There's no G, T, and O. C, F, K. There's no C, F, or K. L, I, R. L, I, R. S, G is already there. Ooh, did somebody already say it? Oh, William Black. William Black came through with the correct answer, and it is study. Study is correct. Good job, William. Good job. Guys, don't forget, double tap the screen, give me a thumbs up, and if you're new to the live, don't forget to subscribe. All right, moving on to the next one. Moving on to the next one. The next one is 4 letters. The next one is 4 letters. And begin. A, E. There is no A, but there's one E. M, B, D. No M, no B. But then we do have a D. J, O, I. J, O, I. Oh, did somebody already say it? Oh, somebody was really close. Somebody was really close, but the spelling wasn't correct. So I'm going to have to give it to the next one. And I don't know how to pronounce it. I apologize. I don't want to butcher it. But this person came through and said code. Code is correct. Sorry, I don't know how to say her name and I don't want to butcher it. But that is correct. Good job. Good job. All right. Moving on to the next one. Moving on to the next one. The next one here is 8 letters. The next one here is 8 letters. And begin. B, E, S. There's no B, there's no E, there's no S. A, F, G. A, F, and G. I, T, A. There's no I. There is 1 and 2. And then the A is already there. W, P. There's no W. There's no P. X, D, R. There's no X, D. And then there is 1 R. O, M. O, no M. Country. Somebody said country. All right. We got a winner here. Guys, because the chat is so fast, I'm only going to pick who I can, if I stop the chat, whoever the chat stops on, okay? Because the chat is going wild. I need to stop the chat to catch the right word. But so it might not be the first one. Sorry, guys, but the chat is going wild. All right. Contract. Contract is correct. Good job. Good job. All right. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Double tap the screen. Thumbs up. And if you're new to the live, don't forget to subscribe. Moving on to the next one. The next one is 6 letters. 6 letters. And begin. A, N, E. A, N, and E. S, J, L. S, J, L. U, E, T. U, E is already there. There's no T. P, Z. There's no P. There's no Z. Somebody else said B. Whoo. O. There is one O, you guys. All right. I'm reading you. I want to see if I can catch the first one. Let's see. Let me see if I can catch the first one with the correct answer. And it's Agent Gamer. Agent Gamer came through with the correct word, and that is course. Course is correct. Good job. Good job. Don't forget to double tap the screen. Give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to the live, don't forget to subscribe. All right, moving on to the next one. The next one here is 8 letters. The next one is 8 letters. Let's see who will guess correctly. All right, and begin. O, E, R. There's no E, there's no O, and there's no R. G, H, C. G, H, C. M, A, T. M. And then there is one A and no T. F, U, N. F, U, N. O, P, X. O is there. P and X. Oh no. S. Yes, there is an S here, an S there. B. Yes, we have a B. I. Nope, there is no I. Bwomp, bwomp, bwomp. You guys killed the poor guy. And it was syllabus. Syllabus. Sorry, guys. I had already written it down before somebody did say it. You guys killed him. You guys didn't give him a chance. Oh, yes. All right, guys. Don't forget, double tap the screen. Give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to the live, don't forget to subscribe. Moving on to the next one. Moving on to the next one. The next one here is 5 letters. The next one is 5 letters. And begin. TSM. No T, no S, but we do have one M. EA. There's one E and one A. O-I. There's no O, but there is an I. And I'm going to slow down the chat so that I can read all the comments slowly. And Harper came through. Harper came through and said email. Email is correct. Good job, Harper. Good job. Email is correct. Good job. Good job. All right, moving on to the next one. Moving on to the next one. The next one is 5 letters. The next one is 5 letters. And begin. S, R. There's no S. We have one R. N, E, A. N, E, A. T-O-G. T-O-G. F-L-U. F-L. And then there's no U. I'm going to read you guys and I'm going to slow down the chat so I can catch that comment with the correct word. I'm reading you guys. I'm reading the comments. I just needed to slow down the chat because it's wild in here. And it's Just Rosie. Just Rosie came through and said flyer. Just Rosie. Flyer is correct. Good job. Good job. All right. You guys don't forget to double tap the screen. Give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to the live, don't forget to subscribe. All right. Moving on to the next one. Moving on to the next one. The next one is 8 letters. The next one is 8 letters. And begin. A, R. So there's one A, but there's no R. L, E, O. L, E, and there's no O. S, G, N. S, G, N. It's not Wednesday. H, S. S is already up there. Okay, I'm going to read you guys. I'm going to slow down the chat and I'm going to read you guys because I'm sure that a lot of you already know what the word is. So I'm going to slow down the chat and I'm going to try to stop it. Oh, there we go. This person here came through with the correct word and it is headline. Headline is correct. Correct. Good job. Guys, don't forget to double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to the live, don't forget to subscribe. All right. Moving on to the next one. The next one is 7 letters. The next one is 7 letters. All right. And begin. T-E-S. So yes, we have a T, we don't have an E, and then we also have an S. H-R, we do have an H and an R. F-A-W, F-A-W. All right, I know a lot of you already know, so I'm going to slow down the chat and I'm going to read the comments slowly and you will never guess. Came through with the correct answer, and it is history. So this is the name of that person, well, the channel. You will never guess. Came through with the correct answer. Good job. Good job. All right, moving on to the next one. The next one is 7 letters. The next one is 7 letters. Don't forget to double tap the screen, give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to the live, don't forget to subscribe and begin. TYA. So there's no T, no Y, one A. LEM. LEM. PMR. PM and then R. UTO. U. T is up there. O. All right. So I'm going to read you guys. I'm going to slow down the chat and I'm going to read you guys slowly until I come across the person with the correct answer. I'm reading. I had to slow down the chat to read because the chat gets pretty wild in here. I appreciate you guys being here, though. Thank you guys so much for playing. It's just Evan. I want to say it's just Evan. I don't know if that's how you say it or not, but this person came through with the correct word, and it is journal. Journal is correct. Good job. Good job. All right. Moving on to the next one. The next one here is 5 letters. The next one is 5 letters. And begin. AES. AES. CIO. CIO. TM. There is TM. RIH. RIH. All right. And I'm sure you guys already know. So once again, I'm going to read the comments. And just wait until I come across the person with the response. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Shadow Milk Cookie. You guys have some long, weird names. Shadow Milk Cookie, but I like it. You guys are unique. Entry. Entry is correct. Good job, Shadow Milk Cookie. Shadow Milk Cookie. All right, moving on to the next one. The next one is 3 letters. The next one is 3 letters. And before you even try to figure out what it is, try to guess letters first. There you guys go. Cat, sky. All right. Let's see here. Who will guess? A-C-E. Oh, wait. A-C-E. J-T. There's no J. There's no T. Cat, rat, bat. All right. T-C. T-C is up there. I'm trying to read them, but it's crazy in here. I-O-P. I-O-P. T-N. There's T is already up there. There's no N. Guys, if you think you know the answer, make sure to keep. But that's the thing, it's going to spam, isn't it? If they keep saying the same one. It's not lap. Let me slow down the chat. It's not lap, it's not lay. It's not lan, it's not lag. It's not lap, it's not lat. Lay, lab, lay, lab, lay, lap, lay, lat. Lay. Lap, lab, lay. Lad, lay, lamb, lap. Oh my goodness, nobody has guessed it. Lab and lay, lad. Lay. Nope, nobody has guessed the correct one. What is going on? What is going on? Everybody keeps saying lay. It's not the only word out there. Lab, lamb, lag, lan. Oh my goodness. Are you guys serious? Stitch Lover came through. Finally, Stitch Lover came through with the correct word, and it's law. Law is correct. All right, moving on to the next one. Guys, don't forget to double tap the screen, give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to the live, don't forget to subscribe. The next one is 6 letters. So this one here is 6 letters and begin. A. There's no A. RLT. RL. That was a weird RT. HPB. HPB. YCO. YC. No O. And I'm reading you guys. I want to see who will get it. All right, so I'm going to slow down the chats, and then once I come across the person with the correct answer, which is Angela Vu. Angela Vu came through with lyrics. Lyrics is correct, Angela Vu. Thank you so much for playing. Thank you so much for participating. All right, double tap the screen, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the live, don't forget to subscribe. The next one is 6 letters. 6 letters. 6 letters. All right, and begin. A, E, B. So there's 2 A's, no E or B. LGI. LGI. SNM. SNM. All right. I will let you guys guess now because that's plenty of words. Oops, sorry, guys. It's not natural. And it's not marble. It's not lagging lyrics. All right, the Hamiltons. The Hamiltons came through with the correct word, and that's manual. Manual is correct. Good job. Good job. All right, moving on to the next one. The next one will be the last one. I do have to cut the live shortly because I have to go pick up my kids from school. So the next one is going to be the last one. The next one is going to be the last one of this live, but it's only of this live. I will be back later and we will play again. So if you're new to the live, don't forget to subscribe. And I'm going to end it after this next one. Well, I'm not going to end it, but then we're going to do a little bit of math. That's why I'm trying to make it shorter. Usually, I'll do an hour, but not right now. All right, and begin. We'll do math after this one. We'll do math. Yes, we'll do math. C-A-M. C-A-M. E-C-L. E-C-L. All right. I know you guys already know. G-E. There's no G. The E is already there. All right. I had to slow down the chat and then I'm reading you guys, okay? I am reading you guys. Math. Oh, because you guys thought, because last time I did the word math, huh? Oh, what a coincidence. This one is 4 letters and it has an M. But no, it's not math. I know earlier that's what I did. But it's not. It's not mean. It's not math. It's not mean. Make. Mean. Oh my goodness. I thought you guys would already guessed it by now, but no. Okay. Guys, if you are new to the live, don't forget to subscribe. Double tap the screen. Give me a thumbs up. Double tap the screen. Give me a thumbs up. And still, nobody has guessed the right answer here. I'm reading the comments slowly. And I still haven't come across the correct answer. You guys are all saying meat, like the pork meat, and then meat, like great and meat. And then you guys are saying meal, mean, but it's none of those. Mean, meats, meal, melt, meth. No, none of those. It's not math. It's not meme. It's not meal. It's not meat. It's not neon, meal, meat. Wow. Guys, nobody has guessed it, and it's almost time for me to go. And you guys want me to do math. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to just have to kind of like... Okay, let me try to go faster, and hopefully I didn't skip anybody. But nobody, it doesn't look like nobody's guessed it right yet. It's not meal, it's not meat, it's not mean. And you guys have both like meat, like when you meet somebody, or meats like pork meat, you know what I mean? But nobody has guessed it. Okay, so with this one, because you guys want to do math and I'm going to be leaving here soon, I'm just going to have to write it. And because there was a lot of letters in between anyway, too, I'm just going to say you guys killed the poor guy, and it was menu. Menu was the right word. Menu was the right word. Oh, there it is. Right after I put it down, I saw somebody with the answer. Okay, guys. Usually I do the live for about an hour, but it's getting close time for me to pick up kids from school. So I'm going to have to end it sooner. And we have about, I would say, 5 minutes of math, okay? I want to say about 5 minutes, but I'm going to take a drink first. Because being here and talking a lot makes me thirsty. All right, guys, you already know it is math time. So what's 579 minus 418? Again, 579 minus 418. And Queen came through. Queen came through with 161. That is correct. Good job. Good job. Moving on to the next one. What is 161 plus 325? Again, what is 161 plus 325? Raven Ghost came through with the correct answer, and it is 486. All right, moving on to the next one. Moving on to the next one. What is 486? What is 486 minus 340? Again, 486 minus 340. And Kasirga. Where did she go? 35. Came through with 146. 146. Good job. Good job. All right. What is 146 divided by 2? What is 146 divided by 2? 146 divided by 2. All right. You guys are fast. You guys are fast. And Kim Layer came through with the correct answer, and it is 73. 73 is correct. Good job. Good job. Okay, one more, you guys, because I do have to leave, okay? I apologize, but I have to leave. What is 73 plus... Wait, sorry. What is 73? I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, 73 plus 27. 73 plus 27. Ooh, Hypno Dance. Hypno Dance Hero came through with the correct answer, and that is 100. Ding, 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 ding. We got a winner. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much for your time, attention, and participation. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. To my moderators, I didn't see Lee today, but Miss D, as always, she comes through in all my lives. She takes care of the chat. I really appreciate it, Miss D. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for playing. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're new to the live, don't forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. And Lee is here. Thank you, Lee. The chat just goes crazy. Sometimes I don't get to see if you're here or not. I do see when you guys are like deleting or whatever, but I didn't see it today for some reason. But it was wild in here. Anyways, thank you guys so much for taking the time. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. Because you guys, like I said, don't have to when you're here. So I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And to all the new subscribers, to the old subscribers, and to the ones in the future. Oh, yes. Thank you guys. I will be back later, okay? This time it will be a bit later, more like 6 hours. More like... maybe 4 hours, but I will be back later, okay? Because now it's time to get the party started. Once the kids are home, it's like I'm nonstop. But thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys, okay? I will see you next time.